everyone, and welcome back to FTB Plexiglass. In the previous few episodes, I guess, we made this area over here that spawns us Enderman, which is pretty cool. We just need to feed it some organic material, as you can see here, some endstone and some ender pearls, and that gives us Enderman. I also redesigned the visuals around here. I think it looks a little bit nicer. These are framed fences with just oak logs. Pretty simple, but I think it looks better. I also... to follow up from that, sorry, that allowed us to make Enderman seeds. And that's gone pretty well because we now have a decent amount of Enderman essence, which allows us to make Ender pearls, and if we were to get some Blaze essence, Eyes of Ender too. So, what else? I moved around the stuff. You might remember it was very messy in here. This was off camera in between last episode and this episode. I just replaced like the cables with laser nodes because, I mean, you guys know how that stuff works. I didn't really want to do it on camera. So it's all the same stuff. Like, I haven't made anything new. I just moved stuff around. Because I don't know. That probably would have been like half an episode just trying to like go back and forth grabbing the lasers and whatnot. But yeah, so what now? It's a great question. The first thing I need to do is, we're not getting anything from our quarry. I've got to go and increase the range on that guy. So I'm going to do that real quick before I forget. I think it's just a right click to get into this dimension. Hopefully we haven't messed up anything. Okay, yep. We're in the mining dimension. The map. Yeah, I was going to say the map doesn't look like it's updated. And what do I need to do? I need to double check. Yep. So this guy stopped. He's clearly gotten everything he wanted to. That's the maximum dimensions. We can't go any larger than that except for like more vertically. So I think what I want to do is just like add an extra like 0 or something, you know what I mean? Or if this is every 512 blocks, I think if I just add 1, 2, 3 and put that as 512 and do the same. Well, I guess I probably don't have to do the same here, but I'll do it. And do 512. That should be a completely different new location. Maybe. I guess we'll be able to see, because what I'll do is I'll restart this. And I believe it has begun. Yep, you can see the current level moving here. You can see the chunks moving there. I don't see any items going in, which does concern me, because I feel like it's going over the same area. You know what I mean? Because otherwise we'd see stuff in here. I'm gonna actually stop this. And I feel like that must be true. I'm not too happy with what I'm seeing here. So what if I go back here and add a 1 there? Is that going to alter the range or something? Let's do that. Restart it. You guys feeling what I'm feeling? It's like flying through the area, but I'm sure if we go back, we're not actually getting anything. Unless we are, Maybe the pipes are genuinely fast enough to keep up. I don't think they are though. No, and we've only got 1 pipe. So it's clearly, I mean, it's just not working. I might just have to pick a whole new area. Alright, so I eventually found a spot that would mine, but the problem is, it's saying I don't have enough storage, like in the chest that's just above it. So I'm wondering if we put a big crate there. Because what I'm thinking is like, maybe it's trying to dig up like a loot chest or something that's full of more items than this can store. If that somehow makes it... I mean, I don't feel like that makes sense, but it's confident in telling me not enough room or no usable storage. It's just the chest. It's empty. I've taken it down and placed it back. Not a clue what the deal is. If I place a crate there... I mean, there's plenty of storage there. This guy's still not happy. So I don't know. I really don't know. What I might do is I may just pick this whole thing up just to like give it a proper reset. You know what I mean? It's already telling me not enough room or no usable space. Why? And then what? I place that in there. And I tell it, hey, yep, you need redstone. We give it redstone. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay. Sweet. I think we're good. Yeah. Not entirely sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I will say as well, it looked like we're not getting enough power, so maybe my lasers aren't as good as I thought they were. I mean, I don't know. I think, yeah, no, I don't actually know. Energy card, energy limit, priority, redstone enabled, redstone limits. I'm wondering if I put a card overclocker in there, if that does anything. If it will even go in there, I'm not too certain that it will. But I'd love for this cable to have a buffer in it. You know what I mean? To prove that it's gotten a decent amount. So if I put that in there, can I like... Do we think that's actually doing anything? I don't think it is. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it is. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that can stay there. These have to come out though. So the issue then would be this guy extracting the stuff, right? He's not able to extract enough at once. That would make more sense, right? If this guy here, speed, energy, limit, there's no limit. Transfer amount, yeah, there we go. So he's currently only able to do 1,000 RF. So we can bump that up to 4,000, and that should be enough. This guy only needs 2,000 per block he mines. So this number should keep going up. Yeah, see, we reached 5 there. So we should reach 5 again, maybe? Whatever. Let's just put a few more card overclockers in there. But that should be good. That should at least, keep the ball rolling a little bit more. What does that get us to? 16,000. Surely that's plenty, right? Maybe. It's still just like it doesn't care. Is it 2,000 or is it 20,000 that I'm thinking of? Exact, extract, speed. Can I like lower the speed? Speed in ticks. I mean, the lower number should be faster. Alright, let's just put it all in there. Bump this up and see if anything even changes. If I hold control or shift, it changes the transfer amount. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll see. This guy's probably limited, the actual cable itself, but I don't really have any other power cables, so it's fine. Alright, cool. So, what now? Great question. Well, what I want to do again is I want to have a look at auto-crafting the creative vending upgrade. So, what does it say that we need? What don't we have? What do we have? It says we need some glowstone, so that's honestly something that we should look into just automating real quick. Why not? There's like the wood and stuff. I want to ignore those. The dirt essence, we're actually getting there. We're halfway there, so that's pretty good. It'll be, essentially we'll have that by the time we need that, if that makes sense. Skystone we also need. Not much of it, but enough to bookmark it. Why not? We'll make sure that we get some of that. And then we're back into like some more of these compressed blocks. Specifically, the copper, the clay, and the quartz we need to look into. Did we add a recipe for... You know what I need? I need like a... I guess it's fine. I was going to say I need something so that I know for sure where this thing is. We don't have copper smelted in there as like a recipe, so I reckon I should add that real quick. So copper ingot. Obviously, we want to do a blasting recipe with the raw ore. Yep, of course it doesn't work. That's fine. Chuck that there and chuck that there. And I will stick to 32 and 32. Just, I don't know. I know I can do a stack, but for some reason 32 feels safer. And then on top of that, I don't think we actually have recipes to convert raw copper into copper. So we'll add this as a pattern as well. And go chuck that in just to take care of that. And just to see how close we are in terms of the copper that we need. Because I think copper is still the most like raw ore we have. Yeah. So if I go back to that creative vending. Oh, and we try it again. Oh yeah, I don't have the actual block. hold on. Oh god, yeah, what do I need to do here? Copper. The 5 times copper. I need this as a recipe. And then I need to work my way down. Which also probably means that I need a new pattern provider. So I'll grab that too. Oh, we need new patterns as well. Alright, everything's fine. I'll set this stuff up. Oh, glowstone. Alright, I'll craft one of these. And I'll be back. Okay. I think I've made all the patterns. Oh, actually I need another pattern provider, of course. Nothing's easy here. Hold on. Oh, and then I'll set up the wireless access stuff as well, because I completely forgot that was the whole point that we made the enderpearl stuff. So chuck those in there. That should be the final recipes to see how much copper we need. Search creative vending machine. What are we looking at? Available 34 to craft 531,000. Oh, I think we just... Oh, no, we don't have it all. I need 54,000 blocks of raw copper. That's a lot. It's a decent amount. Okay. But hey. Now we've got a number, right? Okay. So, we don't have enough copper. Sure. Right. Of course we don't. Oh, how did this stuff get in there? Why is my bread in there? Oh, and my cables. And my hearthstone. Alright, well, anyway, the point still stands that we need more stuff. A combination of we need more stuff, and we probably need to upgrade this pipe because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's not fast enough, and I would like it to be a little bit faster. So, we could do a laser. Do we do a laser? Or is a laser like... Let's do a laser. Hey, we've got lasers hooked up. We'll give it a shot, see if it can keep up with what we want out of this. So, I would like 2 laser connectors. Actually, no, I just need one laser node. Yeah, and then we just need item cards. Look, everything's... I've got a few plans here for the rest of this episode. So we'll grab 2 cards, run over here. We don't want this laser connected to the rest, or else it'll start putting items places we don't want the items to go. But we can open this guy, set him up to extract. That should be good. And then chuck this stuff in there. Awesome. To follow this up, I kind of want to take out... Oh, I already took out the upgrades. Yeah, sweet. So, card... Nope. What do they call them? Actually, no, they are called card overclockers. Oh, I placed it on this side, didn't I? And we're up to like 100,000. Yeah, let's take out that much, and I'll go back down to whatever the limit was, which was 16,000. That makes more sense. So this guy here, for the extract, I'll chuck this in here. That'll allow us to transfer 32 at the moment. Decently fast. And that should be working. Yeah, you can actually see items flowing through it, which I didn't realize you could do. That's pretty cool. To follow that up, though, I am going to put in a lot more card overclockers, because I really want to see, I guess, how far we can push this. On top of that, let's search laser... Oh, sorry. Oh, God. Laser and logic chip. Let's get like 20 of those cooked up. And that should be pretty good. In the meantime, I'll chuck this in here. That should get us to at least a stack. Yeah, a stack a tick. That's pretty fast. You can sort of see it's moving, I guess, faster than it was before. If we crouch and look in there, it does look like it's kept up. I mean, the chest appears to be empty. There's like 2 cobblestone in there, seemingly at a time, which is good. Which means we now have the chance to, well, I guess our builder's not got enough power now as well, because I took the... Alright. Fun's over. Let me fix everything. Hold on. We'll just place the laser node here. I'll place the energy there. So the energy is now going directly into the builder. Assuming, of course, that I link this guy back up to that. So he's got power now. He's fine. He's like, yep, plenty of power. Thank you. The guy next to him needs power as well. So we'll just quickly grab an energy card and take care of that too. So just by placing that there, this guy should now be full. Awesome. Okay, so the chest. It looks like we're keeping up with this still. Obviously, there's more items in there now, but it does appear as though we're keeping up. Maybe? Maybe not. It kind of looks like we're not. Okay. In that case, I guess, yeah, I'll try another card overclocker. Otherwise, there is another thing we can do. I'll just see if it even lets us put in another one. I don't know if it will. No, the answer is it will not. 4 is the max, but that's fine. There is, I believe, another trick, and that is a node overclocker. What does it do? I don't really know. But I'm guessing it speeds things up. So currently... well, currently it's pretty much empty anyway, but... I don't know. We'll chuck that in and... Does it feel faster? Maybe. Alright. Now we need to upgrade the quarry. How do we upgrade the quarry? There's 2 different ways to do it. The first thing is by upgrading our shape card into a fortune one. So shape card, fortune, quarry. This guy here. So we can take our normal shape card for the quarry, surrounded with dimensional shards, diamonds, and ghast here. Problem is, we don't have a ghast here. There's ghast essence, but I mean, you can already imagine how you get your hands on that, and it's with ghast seeds, which need probably, soul jars with ghast. Alternatively, there is nether ghast ore, but I have no idea where to find that. Obviously, it's rare. I'm not sure how we'll get it. So it's kind of off the table. There is, however, another trick up our sleeve to get this builder to get us more ores, and it is by speeding it up. We can do that with a machine I like to call the machine infuser. This guy here. We've pretty much got all the stuff for it. So there it is, machine infuser. He will need power, so it would help to, well, hook him up to power. I'll place him in this room, although I have a feeling he'll need more power than this guy can supply, but he's here regardless. So we'll see how he goes. And he needs dimensional shards. So I'll grab out a few, and we'll fill him up with a stack. Awesome. The next thing he needs is a machine from, what should we call it? From whatever this mod's called. RF Tools. So we'll jump back in here. We're going to have to pick up our quarry, which is going to do two things, unfortunately. The first thing it's going to do is it's going to stop it from working, but it's going to like reset the stuff that needs to happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's a little bit painful. We'll pick this guy up. There we go. That's fine. How do I want to do this? I'll just void the seeds. Okay, but we take our builder, we come over here with our dimensional shards, and we chuck it in there, and it is now infusing. I'll show you exactly how much one stack does in terms of infusing this block, but as this percentage goes up, where does it say? Infusing bonus, reduced power consumption, which is awesome, and increased speed. So win-win, as far as I'm concerned. And it looks like one stack does 25%, so the 4 stacks we grabbed is the perfect amount. But of course, we just have to wait for this guy to finish. Now, I'm curious, there is a time in a bottle in this mod pack. Oh, but it doesn't have a recipe. Interesting. I know that there's another block in some of these packs. I swear it's called it's like the bag of time or something. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but in some of these packs they tend to have like items that you can speed up tick rates with. We probably don't need to use it, even if it does exist. I'm sure it's somewhere, but I think we're fine with what we're doing. 50%. We'll keep this going, especially since like we've got some farm stuff and like off camera, all this stuff pretty much collects itself. So it's like, you know, we don't have to go too crazy. I'm also thinking we may want to just grow copper. I was also thinking, lots of thinking taking place. If we take out the recipe for copper ingots and we just replace it if I just replace it real quick with the recipe for copper using essence, I want to see what that looks like in terms. Oh, actually, why does this recipe show that I'll get 6, but then this thing tell me that I'll only get 2? Huh. Okay. Well, if we only get 2, and I go and chuck it in here, I can sort of have. Did that actually go there? Yeah. We can have a look at how much copper would need, I guess. So copper, we would like 1 5 times block. What would I need? I'd need 2.1 million essence. That's if you actually only get 2 from it. If otherwise, we need that number divided by 6, which isn't that much, I guess. It's not that bad of a recipe. Yeah. All right, well, regardless, this guy is at 100%. So I can now go place him back, and I guess we'll see what that translates to. I don't really know what we're going to be looking at, but we'll give it a whirl, see what happens. Slap this here. So he's now got all the power in the world. He should be ridiculously fast. That's what should happen here. So I've turned this guy on. He's obviously got to catch up to wherever we were mining before, which he has. And yeah, I mean, it looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Sweet. And he should be using less power as well. So that, like, it should be pretty good. Okay, we'll jump back. Clearly we need some better item extraction methods or something, because this guy is, yeah, he's got a decent amount of stuff in him. I'll tell you what. I think you guys know what is needed to be done, and I know what's needed to be done. I think we need netherite. Yeah. I'll tell you, there's actually a few things we need. Some things we may not even be able to get now because I used it all up. We need glowstone essence if we can. Yeah, glowstone seeds. So I'm gonna have to get my hands on some glowstone because we've used it all up. About 5 tertium and whatnot. So I'll do that. While I'm in the nether, there's no ancient debris seeds. There's an ancient creeper. There's fortune. Scrap? No, I'm guessing you just go straight to netherite seeds, right? Yeah, netherite seeds. Here we go. Blocks of netherite. And supremium. We could probably afford it, but man, that's a hefty price. Block of netherite. I mean, that's what we'll be getting. I'm just trying to see if there's like a slightly better way to get my hands on the stuff. Surprisingly, no, it doesn't. It doesn't really look like it, does it? I mean, this might. No, it doesn't even look like it saves me anything. Okay. Netherite scrap. Do we get more bang for our buck somehow? If we get the actual ancient debris, I can pull some more from it. I don't know if that means that fortune applies to ancient debris. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because, yeah, when you just mine ancient debris, you get... Yeah, okay, no, that's perfectly fine. Oh, enrichment chamber will double it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, I need 18 ancient debris. Yeah, alright. 18 ancient debris. I'm just thinking, like, I'm gonna need a better battery. Because this thing's just gonna drain. Also, that looks suspiciously like our stuff offline. And I'm guessing that's because we're... Oh, no, because this stuff's perfectly fine. What's going on here? This guy's got no power in him. Why, though? Is it just because this guy's taking all the power? I mean, I guess it is. Okay. That's... I mean, I can't even... Okay. Hold on. Let me fix that. I'm going to have to move the card overclockers over here to give this guy power or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be back. I'm just going to wire these up correctly. Okay, so what do I need now? I kind of want to get a battery. Replace part of batteries inventory with a backpack. Flux capacitor. I mean, how can I charge myself whilst in different dimensions? I'm not too sure. Honestly, you may be able to do it with flux networks. Did we... hold on. Did we ever end up hooking up flux networks? I don't think we did, right? We gave up? Oh my god, this... Sorry, my brain's only now catching up to, like, all the different goals we had. We need... Oh my god, we need so much stuff. Hold on. I'm doing it all now, okay? Wireless crafting terminal requires a wireless access point, which requires a wireless receiver, which needs a fluix pearl, which needed an ender pearl, which now we have. So that is now a wireless receiver, which is now a wireless access point, which I can then attach to the system, I guess there, and that should turn on. And now, I can open the grid from my inventory, and all is wonderful. I can even make it this version or that version, whatever I fancy. Cool. What's next? I can add extra energy storage to this guy. Awesome, it's an option. What I probably want to do, though, is get my hands on a flux network. We've got the flux dust. We need a flux block, which needs flux cores, which needs an eye of ender, which needs blaze powder. Okay, bear with me. Hold on. Ender pearl. Let's make a couple of these. Cool. Flux core, I'm going to get a couple of those as well. Flux block. Awesome. This guy allows us to make flux dust in the overworld. Because you can... Well, not in the overworld, but just at surface level. Because you can either make the flux dust on bedrock or on this stuff. Which means I can place it pretty much anywhere. I just don't really know where a good spot is. Yeah, no, I don't really... Here we go. That's where we can make it. Awesome. Cool. To follow this up and work on our wireless energy, what I want to make is a flux plug. This guy's going to need a flux block of himself, so I'll grab that, and that gets a flux plug. And what this will do is it will pull energy from a block or from a cable or something and put it into the flux network. To make use of that, I'm actually going to try to get my hands on a flux controller. It's going to need 5 flux blocks, which I know needs a lot more of those, whatchamacallums, cores. So 1, 2, 3. What do I need? More blaze powder, I think. Blaze powder. Oh, I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough. I'll try. Oh, okay. That's fine. That works too, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Oh, hold on. What are we at? We've got 3. I need 2 more. That gives me 5, which is exactly what I need, plus another core. So I actually do need another blaze powder or blaze rod, and we don't have that. So I'm going to have to go and defeat a mob. Right? Or, how can I split this up into blaze powder? There's a way to do it. The question is just how. With a centrifugal separator. Okay. Hold on. This is just gonna... I mean, it's gonna save me time, right? Surely. Surely this saves me time. Come on. Come on, open up. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna... I'm trying to just remain calm, although you may be able to tell I am annoyed with the flow of this episode already. But it's fine. We're just gonna get back into the swing. Tin gear. And then that gives us a machine frame. I don't even know if we can make these gears at the bottom, but I'm not looking at them yet. I'm hoping that magically we can. Constantine needs nickel and copper. So if I search nickel and I grab out... Well, I guess we'll just make a stack. I don't need a stack. I probably could have just smelted what was in there. And then copper, which I can grab out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to smelt up the nickel on here. And I'm going to see if I can make it in this guy. That's sort of the goal I'm working for here. Hopefully that'll work. The ingots are going to instantly go back in here, so we can search this back up. What do we have? 2? 3? Okay. I said that instantly go here. I lied. That slowly go there. Also, I kind of forgot, again, that I could probably just open it up here. Yeah. And I can just search for my nickel and grab that out and chuck it back in here. So this is going to make us Constantine, hopefully. So that should work pretty well. Yep, Constantine. Why is this not bulbled as well? Oh, man. Alright, Constantine, cool. Well, actually, that's only enough for 1 gear, isn't it? We may as well just wait for the rest. No point running away. Alright, sweet. So, we go in here, Constantine. Oh, what could you possibly need? Huh? Well, oh my god, I'm bookmarking everything wrong. Iron nuggets. Of course we don't have iron nuggets. Why would we? 1 and 2. Cool. And that is now a centrifugal separator. Awesome. This guy will go here. He'll get power and he will get these magma creams and he will turn them into blaze powder for us. And that is a excellent usage of our time, I swear. Yep. Horrific thunder. That's fine. I only need 1. Because I only need 1 Eye of Ender, because I only need 1 of these cores. Everything's going perfectly fine. Grab you. Controller. Okay. So, what's going to happen? Well, I'm going to pick up this guy. I'm going to place the controller there. I'm going to put that thing away. This is going to control our flux network. I'm going to make a new network. It's going to be called, Dewey's, power. I was going to try to think of something funny, but that's fine. It's going to be a private network. I'll make it, what am I going to make it? We'll make it yellow. I like it being yellow. There's a bunch here. So we are going to select our one, which is there. And as you can see, now it's gone into yellow mode, which is the color that we picked. Dewey's power. And what I want to do is go to wireless charging. And I want to enable it. And I want to have it power everything that it can. So anything in our offhand, our main hand, our hotbar slots, our armor slots, and our curio slots. The curio slots are these ones in here. So for example, if you have magnet needed power or something. On top of that, I need to click apply. So we'll select them all. I can't pick the main inventory, but I can click apply. And now wireless charging is effective, and so it should be taking place. Now, I think this thing does it globally. Assuming, of course, that he is chunk loaded, which he should be. It looks like he is. And assuming he has power. So I'm going to need to hook our flux plug up to something. Specifically, what is probably just going to be here. So I'm going to grab another energy card. Energy card. There we go. There's plenty of thunder happening. I'm going to place this here. And it should now put power into our network. The problem is, I guess, that we don't actually have any, like, storage in our network. You know what I mean? So I think currently what would happen is it would just put the power directly into my inventory as I require it. So to solve that... Oh. And I guess with that being said, our entire system is offline. I would assume... No thanks to this. Oh, because no network selected. Hold on. Hold on. No, network selection. If I select it, is it going to be fine? Is it not voiding my power anymore? Also, what I may do is up the priority on this to 1. So now this should get power before anything else, keeping our system online. And that looks like that's what's happened. So I think we're good. Obviously, I'm a little bit concerned. Let's maybe... Can I get... If we search at flux, I think there is, like, flux storage. Yeah, there is. The problem is it needs a lot of flux blocks, which needs a lot of Eyes of Ender and stuff, so that's just not going to happen. But I'll tell you what. We'll give it a test. We'll see if it works. So, I'm going to jump through the nether. And we'll go mining, obviously looking for ancient debris. And we'll see how we go, I guess. I'm going to have to look up what level it spawns on, because I never know. I don't remember that sort of stuff. So we're here. So in theory... What's going on? Where's a good spot to start? This direction, I think. So I've mined a little bit, and it's still completely full, so I'll tell you what, I think it's working. So I'm going to go mining tunnel. We're pretty high at the moment. I assume it's lower than this, right? But we're also... We're very high up. I know we've dug down before. I'll be honest, though, I just don't really know where we did that. I know it's close to the base, as in close to this portal. But I don't specifically remember where we did it. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, I killed him. It was actually awfully easy. We got power and we got leather pants. And we got more of the fragments. These are for either heart fragments or, I swear, they have a greater meaning. Oh yeah, in the half heart. Oh, we're under attack. But they make a block that goes into like expensive blocks, I guess. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's another boss there. Anyway, what's happening? We need ancient debris. Oh, we need ancient debris. This stuff spawns in the nether. It generates between 0 and 120. Most commonly between Y13 and Y17, so I should mine at Y15. That is the lesson of today. Regenerative ancient debris cluster. Place in the hollow bedrock to activate. How do I get it? Bedrock ancient debris ore. Oh. So this is from bedrock ores at bedrock. And as you can see, there's a bunch of these different ones. A leaky XP conduit. Hollow bedrock. Fractured bedrock. Hollow bedrock. Fractured bedrock. None of these have recipes. I'm gonna look it up real quick. See if I can make use of this or if it's like beyond us. Because I know there's bedrock walls if you had the map small enough. But there's also bedrock roofs. And that, I mean, it may just be easier to get to. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna head back to our portal so that it's at least closer. I'm gonna head to the surface of this dimension. And we'll see how this goes, because you can make escape tunnels. Where's the best way to do it? What are these? These are all... This one's pretty good. So we'll dig this. I probably won't do too wide the entire time, but I'm just going to head up. And I'll meet you at the top. I don't really remember where the top is, but I'll head up there. Oh, there it is. Or at least there's something up here. And we'll see what we're looking at. In terms of... Okay, so bedrock. Surely this is what we want. We go small tunnel mode. And we dig some tunnels. And, you know, I do like the ability to, like, walk around. You know what I mean? And what do we think? Does it... Oh! Bedrock nether gold ore. So this stuff here, for example, if I was mining in shapeless mode... Oh, it only mines the one thing. But I can mine this. Hold on. And if I go into fast mode... I can mine it quite quickly, and it drops us gold nuggets. So there's a chance that one of these will have ancient debris on it. I don't know how rare it will be. I also don't know how well it will stand out, or any of those things. XP leak. So this thing just gives us XP when we mine it. Okay. To follow this up, by the way, I learnt there's an enchantment called Extraction. Hashtag Extraction. This guy here. And what it will do, bedrock ores mined with this enchantment are converted to hollow bedrock, dropping a regenerative cluster. So you get those clusters out, and you can place them in other hollow bedrock. So for example, you could bring it back to like a mine at your base or something, and you could have all the best ores next to each other if you happen to have a cluster like that. That is very, very cool. So, hold on. Small tunnel. And so I'm just going to go across like this. Right? And then I'm going to do the same here. And then we'll just run along and look for it. Because as you can see, there's plenty of stuff. If we just find one, we'll just be mining ancient debris, which I don't know about you guys, but that sounds insane. And it sounds much better than playing this, like, searching game. What's this? Polished deep slate. You can go there so I don't fall. So what do we have? Blazing quartz. Nether gold. I imagine it's going to be rare, if it even can be found. You know what I mean? Because we are obviously asking for a lot here. Oh, this is a lot of hollow bedrock. You could pimp this out with whatever you wanted. This is ridiculous. How far does this go, actually? Oh, it goes pretty far. Okay. Alright, this is... Oh my god, I mean, there's plenty of stuff. Nether quartz ore. So I could just mine this and get nether quartz every time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, some more gold. Okay, so already, I mean, I can tell you already, it's going to be pretty rare to find the stuff. The ancient debris. But surely this is just out of principle. Easier. You know what I mean? Like, once we find the stuff, we're good. We don't have to look anymore. So, I am just going to keep looking for it. Oh! That didn't take long at all. It was down that that direction. Oh, and it drops a full ancient debris every time. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to mine like a lot of this. Like a lot. Like a lot. Because... I mean, I've already got enough to make the seeds, but if I can just make a bunch of other stuff as well without needing to get the seeds, then that's pretty good too. You know what I mean? Like, that lets us do stuff this episode without having to wait. I will say, I wish there was a way to bring this back to my base. You know what I mean? And I think there could be. I do think there could be. I also feel like there may be some ways to automate this. And that also sounds pretty good, especially like for getting our copper and stuff, just having something constantly mining copper. There's a few things I want to try. I want to try like picking up the block and moving it to begin with. And then I want to try to see if we can automate the actual mining of this block. Now, yeah. Oh, I actually really want to try that out. Okay, hold on. So, I'm going to go here. Open this up. I'm going to claim this area here just so that, you know, I know what I've got. Yeah. I would also... I mean, I'd love to What I'd love to do, I'd love to have a way over there. You know what I mean? Like, that would probably be good. Let's actually open this up. Oh, no, sorry. Open this up. I know that guy's heading over, but that's fine. And I'll just, like, clean up the area. Oh, I did not spawn at my base. There's also thunder and lightning that went off. But we are at our neighbor's base, so I guess we can stop by, see if anything has changed. Got some automators. What are these, by the way? What have they got? Traders. Fletcher, balloon salesman. Okay. Cool. Huh. So all the thunder and stuff. And lightning, I feel like I want to blame our new neighbor. Let's go. We'll go have a look. We'll go see what's happening over here. Oh, I love the color scheme. It's a good color scheme, I will say. I don't even know if they're responsible for the thunder and the lightning. The oh so very, very frightening. Okay, well anyhow. I guess this is something to come back and check out later. Alright, so with our ancient debris, I'm going to quickly chuck it into our enrichment chamber so that we can double it. It'll take a little while to do that, so gives it something to do, I suppose. And in the meantime, I guess we'll start making the seeds. Oh, you know what? Because we might not have to do the seeds. If this drill thing works, I want to give it a shot. So the first thing I want to try is just a mechanical drill from Create. That seems like it's going to be the easiest if it works. So we'll give it a shot. Unless, what are these stuff? Yeah, that's the netherite drill bit. Alright, so we need an andesite casing. I don't think I have any spare. I do not. What that means is we will need some logs. I'm going to have to strip the logs, which is, I guess, where this axe that I totally still have comes into play. I don't have it. Awesome. Grab the axe, grab the andesite alloys. Everything's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's also change this back down to slow because it's way too fast at the moment. We'll chuck that there. Also, the enrichment chamber. Way too loud. Turn that down. Sweet. So, andesite casing gives us a mechanical drill. Awesome. We need this guy to spin. We'll probably just use a water wheel just to test it, I guess. Is that what I want to do? Or do we want to go all out? How long's this episode? Alright, we're gonna go, we're probably gonna go all out. We're gonna need some brass, which I'm gonna make, out of zinc and copper. Zinc, copper, I'll craft 100 of it, just to get the ball rolling. I'm gonna need to smelt that, very likely in here, so I guess I'll just switch that stuff out. Chuck some coal in there. Once again, get the ball rolling. On that topic, actually, can I grab some coal? What do we have? Do we have coal, just like blocks of coal? Yeah, can I get like a stack of that? I mean, that's close. I'm just gonna chuck it in here and get some blocks of coal coke. Alright, so this is gonna get us brass, which we're going to be using for making electric motors. This guy here. So it needs brass sheets, of course, which is what we're working towards. It's going to need copper spools, iron rods, and capacitors. So we'll make all that stuff, or at least we'll attempt to. I guess I could have made it up there, but that's fine. So copper spools need copper wire and an empty spool, which is going to be sheets and ingots. That's not too bad. Copper wires is going to be copper sheets and mechanical cutters, by the looks of things. Engineer's wire cutters, copper wire. How much do I need? Hold on. We need 3 spools, which need 4 of these each. So I need 12 of this, which we can do just fine. Awesome. So that's going to be the copper spools. 3 of those. Brilliant. So I can remove those from the list. Next up, we need an iron rod. That is going to be made in a rolling mill, which needs 2 shafts. So we'll make the shafts, and then we'll make our rolling mill. This guy needs power, or rotational power, but we'll hook that up later. So that will be this rod taken care of. Alright. Oh. Or I can just craft it like that. Yep, that works. Sure. Okay. Capacitors. They need zinc sheets and redstone torches. So get some redstone torches. I think we just processed all of our zinc into brass, but I'm sure I can borrow some of it to split it up. We'll grab the brass as well while we're there. We've got the zinc. Yep, that's all fine. So, hold on. Zinc sheet. That's probably going to be done with the hammer, if it lets me. I'm not sure if this recipe exists or not. It does, cool. Make a bunch of that. Alright, that's the capacitor taken care of. Awesome. So I think we've got pretty much everything. So I'll actually have to grab that stuff back out. So we'll grab the copper spools. We'll grab the iron rods. We'll grab the capacitor we just made. So how's that looking like? That's looking like pretty much everything. We'll need brass sheets as well. So we'll go to engineer's hammer. And I require at least, what is it? 6 of those? Yeah, cool. And then we've got the andesite. Awesome. So I've got all the ingredients, but the electric motor can't be made in a crafting table. It needs to be made with mechanical crafters. This is where it gets a little messy. We're going to need how many? 12 total. It makes 3 at a time. We need electron tubes and brass casings. Brass casings are made with brass ingots. Sure. Electron tubes are made with rose quartz, which is this stuff here, if you recall. So, I need 12. That's going to be 4 times 3, right? So, I need... What do I need? I just need 4 of these. Yeah. So, I need 4 of each of those things that we were just looking at. Cool. So, I'll bookmark this. So, that means I need... allegedly just 4 logs and 4 brass ingots, right? Does that make sense in a weird world? I think it does. And then what's the final piece of this puzzle? I don't remember. I've gone blank. We need crafting tables. And I think I just need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we made more. That's fine. That's all fine. Okay, we'll see. I think I'm missing something, but as long as the basic stuff works. Grab all that. Oh yeah, I need sandpaper. Now, I know we've made sandpaper before. We've probably got it in a chest or something, but honestly, it's not nothing to write home about. It's pretty cheap to make. So yeah. All right, cool. Electron tubes. We can chuck those in. Boom. 4 electron tubes. We can go mechanical crafter. Chuck in the rest of that stuff, and that is 12 mechanical crafters. Awesome. To follow this guy up, I'm going to make another water wheel. Mainly just to power this guy to begin with, because that seems like something we're going to need to do. And so we may as well do that. Okay, so where do we want to do it? Mechanical crafter, a decently big multi-block thing. Maybe just up there. It's in a bit of an awkward spot, but I think we can make it work. So, water wheel here. We can have water flow down there. That should be fine. Let me go grab some water. All right, we've got rotational energy. Awesome. To follow that up, I'm going to need some cogwheels. So I'm going to make some small ones. If I can pull this off. Boom, boom. Awesome. 2 should be good enough. I'm going to place 1 there, and I'm going to place another one here. That's going to allow me to place a crafter right on top. And as you can see, it spins. Cool. So to make the motor, I need to make sort of like an arrowhead design. And so I will attempt to do that. I've realized now that maybe I should build this under here. This might make more sense just to sort of build down rather than up. So I'll place that there, and then I will connect these into it. Like so. Alright, so that's the design, as we can see here. It is currently overstressed, meaning it needs more rotational energy than it currently is being provided. So I'm pretty much going to have to add another water wheel. I don't think we're within range, but if I get a little bit closer, we can be. I am just going to make another water wheel. It makes the most sense in my eyes. So we'll go there, make another water wheel. I might not need another bit of water, but I'd rather have the water than not. You know what I mean? Just as some backup. But we're essentially just going to slap this guy right behind the other one. So I'm going to break this. And I think if you scroll, you can change the speed of it. Yeah, maybe a bit too fast, but once again, it's not the end of the world. So That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. This becomes water wheel. But this also needs to be spinning, and that goes there. Yeah, there we go. That pretty much works. So this stuff's spinning. Cool. Awesome. So, I'm pretty sure I can just build the thing. So I'll grab all the stuff out. And I'll attempt to build the thing. So capacitor goes there. We get some copper, or sorry, some brass like that. Some spools there, a rod in the middle, and an andesite. Oh, sorry, not a torch. No, no. Okay, sorry. You need to place them in the right spot, apparently. 1, 2, 3, one of you, and andesite there. It'll all connect, and then, as you can see, it all comes together. I should probably have gotten a thumbnail of... Well, I guess we're going to try to automate the, that ancient debris block, so that'll probably be like the thumbnail and the purpose. But yeah, it combines it all the ingredients, into that little block there, and ta-da! We get an electric motor. So, to follow up from that, we obviously need to give this guy power wherever he happens to be. I'm going to do that with Flux Networks. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck this stuff in here. We're going to make an Eye of Ender if it will let us. Oh. With this recipe. Yep. Then we're going to go Flux Core. Awesome. And we're going to make a Flux Point. Cool. On top of that, I've got the mechanical drill. I may also grab an item collector. Just a basic one should do. And on top of that, we'll bring the crate. I could probably set up like, you know what? If we're heading there, let's do this, right? Let's also bring, well, I guess I just need my entangled binder. I don't need the entangled block yet. We can do that back in the overworld. So I think this is everything that I need. Aside from actually going to the place and, of course, eating my Sammy. Alrighty. I'm pretty much here. The ancient debris is right there. I'm going to place our mechanical drill here. So it is facing the ancient debris. I will place our electric motor, facing that direction. Hopefully, I may have to apparently go under a little bit. That's fine. Electric motor there. I will then provide it with power, courtesy of a flux point, hooked up to my network. So it has power. It is spinning this. If we spin it faster, like max speed, it should dig faster, which you can see. It looks as though it is attempting to. I just don't know if this has that mining capability. We're about to find out though. Ancient debris. Oh yeah, bingo baby. Alright, so I'm going to slap this guy here. Place the item collector on top. As you can see, this is the range. If I drop anything, it ends up in here. We've already got 2. I mean, the thing works perfectly. So I'm going to force load that. F3 and G. Yep, this all is within one chunk. I'll double check that I actually did force load that. Yep. So this is force loaded. It will literally just get us ancient debris. And I can entangle it, and that's that. What I will do, though, because I'm going to entangle it, is I can just put a normal chest here. And then we can sort it out when we get back to our base. You know what I mean? Put it into a better storage method. So I'll just slap that there for now. I'll just double check that it works. We'll wait. And up. It's so good. All right. Yeah, that's perfect. In the perfect world as well, we could easily extend this onto 3. Because like the fact that they're next to each other, the fact that we've got these hollow ones as well, means that if I did find more, we could bring it back and we could just have a farm of these things, just making stuff. And this same concept applies, obviously. Hopefully you guys can see, by the way. I just realized it might actually be pretty dark for you guys. This same concept applies to copper. Which is pretty cool. So I'm going to probably have that as my thumbnail. At least in some capacity. Oh, how cool is that? How much power is it using? It's using 200 forge energy per tick to keep this guy spinning. I'd say that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. All right, cool. I'll head home. Oh, before I do that, yep, he's entangled. Awesome. So I will head home, and we'll hook up the entangled block somewhere. Make sure that it's functional, And that'll be that. That'll be our infinite ancient debris without needing seeds, which is pretty cool. All right, so I will say I'm tempted to chuck it in here. Just not yet. Not yet. I do want to place it in here, but once again, not yet. Mainly because... What's the reason? What's my mainly because reason? Mainly because I want to increase the storage on this guy before I do that. And we're going to do that using... Oh, sorry, not using you. Using, once server catches up, some of you. Oh, but you don't have power. Oh, yeah, because the priorities are all messed up. What I want to actually do... Hold on. There's a few things. This guy here... Can I... Yeah, your priority's -1. And your priority is also -1. I'd prefer everything else to have enough power before you. So this thing should have power now. Yeah, cool. Because this doesn't need that much power, but it needs consistent. You know what I mean? It needs some power coming in. So I'm going to chuck this here. Cool. Chuck this here. And that's 12 netherite so far. Obviously, we need a lot more. On top of that, we also need a lot more gold. I'm just going to try to order 1,000. I cannot because it needs 2,000 bytes. And our computer's not smart enough for that. But I can do 500. Nope. I can do 590. Nope. I can do... I can do 450. Nope. Hold on. I can do 430. And I can do it multiple times. So, there we go. Because we've got different computers. That should be good. That should hopefully, you know, get the ball rolling. Yeah. I'd love to make one of those upgrades today. The problem is, if I want to actually make a stack upgrade of that higher capacity, as you know, it needs blocks. Oh, what I can do though, hold on, I just realized. Oh my god, oh my goodness. I'm going to pick this up. I can upgrade the actual backpack in here with 1 ingot. And what that does is it gives us an extra row of stuff, which is actually pretty good. Like it's genuinely, it's a decent amount of space to add. Which means I think I can get away with putting stuff in there. Let's see. I don't know if I want to. That's, I guess, the follow-up. But I think I can. So if I go entangled block, and I make one of those, and then I grab an item card, and I grab one of those, I should be able to pull this off by placing him. I can probably place him behind. He doesn't need that much maintenance. Place him there. Entangle him up. That direction is south, so I open this guy up, go south, chuck this guy in, set him up to extract, and that should then put ancient debris in here, which it will. How much ancient debris is in there currently? About 16. There's also some other stuff there. I think because it was set to insert for like half a second, so that stuff will get taken out in time, but how cool is that? Infinite ancient debris. And this will be able to store up to 262,000 in a single slot. So that should be taken care of. How cool is that? I'm still tempted to get rid of the compacting upgrade. What do you reckon? For example, if I took out all the diamonds, let's turn off the compacting upgrade. If I took out all the diamonds, what do we actually have? Like how, because currently it's taking up like 3 slots, and I feel like I could just have it not. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. Oh, I just realized there's so much more you can do. I was about to make another storage component. But I realized I could, if I really wanted to, make one of those dummy storage components, right? Like I can make this one, because all you need is netherite ingots. Ooh. It's on the table. It's an option. It could take place. That's fine though. I was just trying to like empty some of this stuff. I've got so much junk that I just do not need. And I'm also trying to get all of the diamonds in here to be in their raw form, just to see what we're dealing with. Alright, so the diamonds that were taking up 3 different slots are now taking up 1, and I could store about like 50,000 more of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we keep the compacting off, and I almost want to just uncompact everything that we currently have there. I know it's not necessarily the best idea, but it's also not the worst idea, if that somehow makes sense. Because yeah, the rest of this stuff I'll put away. And And I think I'll give this a shot. I think we'll try it out. Put that away, put that away. Put this away. And so, for example, like the redstone, we've got like 3 different bits of redstone. I'll just take them all out and just decompress them all. I will say the one spot where it does work is with all like the cobble and stuff, which makes me think like maybe it is worth. Yeah, whatever. We'll turn it on. That means it'll just have to like recompress all that stuff, which it probably will in no time, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We can also increase the stack upgrades again, regardless of whether we have enough netherite, although we probably do have enough netherite now that I've just been sitting here doing this for longer than I probably should have. Chuck that stuff in there. You know what? We probably actually don't. I tend to forget just how expensive netherite is, right? Like that's, like we've got 18. I'm guessing I put more in here, right? Yeah, I've got 18. Wait, no, what do I have? 29. That's like 3 blocks. Not enough. Is there anything worthwhile? I mean, I'll tell you what we can do. I can at least make another diamond stack upgrade, and like that thing will be ridiculous. I do think it'll be worth it, just to sort of show off the insanity of it. Let's just make sure we've got all that stuff ordered. So iron, gold, and then diamond. And so the next one we can put in here will be netherite, and we'll use it to upgrade all the rest of them. But if I place this in here, 262,000 turns into 2 million in a single slot at the top there. Yep. This backpack is ridiculous. So yeah, there's that. We're going to have an insane amount in the next episode. I probably need to hook up automation for processing this stuff, but it's fine at the moment. I could probably just bulk smelt the stuff, especially like next episode when we're going to have stacks and stacks of the ancient debris, but for now it's pretty good. I'm happy. Hopefully you guys are happy. Thank you for watching. Thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you guys. Don't feel pressured to be a donator or anything like that. The servers we play on and the content will happen regardless. But thank you to those of you who have. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.